So I'm out near Jean, Nevada. It's kind of south of Vegas. Doing a solo ride again today. Got my 2020 250 KTM XCF. I'm going to be doing several things today. I want to do a top speed test on this thing. It's the last off-road vehicle I have that I haven't done the test with. Okay, I'm on a 2020 KTM 250 XCF. I'm going to do a top speed test. I'm actually going to go do two of them because this transmission is the strangest ratio setup of a bike I've ever owned. First, second, and third are like on top of each other. The gap between fifth and sixth is to the moon. You can't even use six out in the trails. It's maybe racing Baja, but then first is so low you probably never use first and second. So it's very strange. So I'm going to do the first one just into fifth, just to see what the top speed is in fifth. And then I'm going to turn the video off, come back up, and then I'm going to do the same run, and I'm going to go into sixth. So, but first time's just going to be to fifth. I have a feeling this is probably going to be. See, I've done 3 quads, I've done 3 other motorcycles and a side-by-side, and one bike busted 100, the rest, most everything else was in the 80s. The slower quads were in the 50s, low 60s, but I have a feeling this might be the second fastest, even though it's one of the smallest displacements, just because of this strange ratio transmission, but we're going to find out. So here we go. First speed run, 5th gear only. I'm gonna put it on the trip computer so I can see the speed. Gonna reset the data. Okay, so no max speed. Here we go. Just like I thought. 84.4 in 5th. This thing's gonna be possibly the fastest bike. If it's got the power to pull the RPM, it's going over 100. So, I'm gonna turn the video off and I'll start again once we get up top. I'm going to now use 6th gear. I'm going to run 5th up pretty high in the RPM. I didn't hit rev limiter in 5th, so it's going to have a hard time pulling up RPMs in 6th, but we're going to check it out. So here we go. I'm anticipating somewhere near 100. Let's see what happens. So that says 87.4. It doesn't look like it's got the power to pull 6th. So it's got the RPM to run in 100, but it doesn't have the power. It's a little bit of a headwind, but it's also a little bit of downhill. I'm going to try it one more time, so we'll see what's going to happen. Okay, 94.6. If I had a little bit more road, I think it would get a little bit higher, but wind resistance or drag coefficient and lack of horsepower at the upper RPM just can't pull that tall gear. So anyway, pretty good, almost 95. Makes it like the close to the second fastest machine I got.